Hi, and welcome to TalkRx with Dr. Neha. This week, we're going to talk about a merging of communication and cultural issues. I'm excited to answer this question because it actually has a little personal relevance to me as well. So I got a question from Raj in Canada, and he says, I don't know how to communicate with my family, Dr. Neha, specifically my parents. I'm a grown man, and I recently went through a divorce, and they have already started introducing me to other potential women. I don't even think I'm ready yet. How do I tell them that I'm not ready without offending them? So this is a great question, Raj. And for me as an Indian daughter, I'm going to also give you some examples alongside answering your question. So first of all, what I hear is that you have gone through quite a traumatic experience, whether it's the breakup of a relationship, changing a job, or a divorce, which is even more significant. These types of situations take time, right? And so you might notice that family is pretty interested in, they love you, and they're pretty interested in putting all the pieces back together again to make everything okay. And one thing I notice culturally as well is it's really important what you say to your friends about what's happening next. So if something happens to you or they, as a parent, they probably just love you a lot and want to help, but it doesn't seem like it's helping. So let's back up a little bit. The first thing is there's a part of you saying, I'm not ready yet. And you really want to listen to that part of you. Get really clear in your physical body, how your physiology tells you that. There will usually be some sort of constriction. For me, it's my throat tightening, my heart racing, or my stomach turning, and then my muscles getting tight, and I start breathing very shallow or not breathing at all. So next time the topic of you getting remarried comes up or introducing you to, other people comes up, it's time for you to notice what's happening for you and kind of breathe through that and manage yourself. So that's step one. Step two is, really kind of tapping in to not disappointing others, right? So is that something that you struggle with? So when you're thinking about your parents and you don't want to disappoint them, right? You may already feel like you have, right? For whatever reason, your marriage didn't work out. And there's some part of you that you may feel like you've disappointed yourself and you've disappointed others. So you want to get really honest about that. And you can do that through journaling. You can do that through talking to a friend, but really kind of getting clear. Now, I don't know you, but what I would bet is that there was a lot of learning that has gone on. You've probably learned about yourself, how you show up in relationship, what you want, what you value, what you don't, what you'll put up with, what you're willing to work through, what you're not. So the first and most important thing is, what are the lessons that this experience has brought you? Because if you if you get really clear about that, you're going to start becoming grateful for this experience. And that might feel like a big stretch right now. Grateful for a divorce? Are you kidding? It doesn't feel that way initially, but once you learn the lessons that you came to learn, you can get there. So now it's about, how do I tell them without offending them? So what I know is you're an incredible son. You care deeply about your parents and you respect them. You care not only about your own heart, but you care about theirs breaking. So there's this way that really what they want is for you to be happy. And they think they know how that's gonna happen for you. So what you need to do is first get clear about where you end and they begin. You also need to trust that they're strong and capable. And when they know that you're clear about what you want, they're probably gonna listen to you. So let me just give you a little sample conversation of what this might sound like. So it would be, hey, mom and dad, do you have 15, 20 minutes? Because I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind. So, yesterday at dinner when you asked if I would meet this new woman that you have been talking about, I hesitated and got quiet. And I noticed that my heart started racing and my stomach was turning a little bit. And what I want to say is thank you so much for caring about me and about my well-being. What I realized after thinking about this overnight is really that I'm not ready yet. And I know what you're doing is you want me to be happy. You want me to be in a relationship again. And I love you for that. So thank you for taking such good care of me. And what I need right now is a little bit of time to just heal and be by myself. Now they might say, but you're going to miss some opportunities. What if you miss some really good people? And so then just acknowledge their emotion. Like, thank you so much. Like, I hear how important I am to you and how important this is. What I trust is that the right opportunity will come when I'm ready. Because no matter what opportunity comes along, it won't be the right opportunity if I'm not ready to meet it. So what I'm asking for is for you to give me at least 4 to 6 months right now for me to kind of be alone, reflect, learn the lessons that I need to learn about how I showed up and what happened. And I will come back to you and ask for your help because I know you both have my best interest at heart. So it would sound something like that, and that'll give you some time. In my own life, I would say that this has shown up in several ways. One is that I am in my 40s and I'm not married and I don't have children. And if any of you know an Indian family or are in one, what you know is it's all about education, family, and grandchildren. So it has taken me a little bit of time, and I've had some experience in this myself as well, which is when I'm not following the traditional path of a culture, of a family expectations, it requires me getting really clear about what I value, what's important to me. And let me be clear, I value relationship, I value children, I value family. It's just that in my life, I've made some other choices. I've written a book. I've done other things that I felt were aligned with my value, my values, my being, my purpose in the world. So when my book finally came out, I said to my dad, go, open the package because your grand book baby has just arrived. Now, I was joking. I'm not sure that it went over so well with him. But my parents have now, since I've become clear, they've become a lot more loving and accepting about the fact that I'm going to take a different path. So I hope this has been informative, and you don't have to be Indian to have these challenges, right? These challenges are about somebody else having expectations of you that don't settle well inside you, and you deciding, where do I end and someone else begin? Can I trust that this person is strong and capable and resourceful? And if I tell them that something isn't working for me and I'm respectful and honoring of them, can I have an honest conversation with them so that we can both get what we want and stay connected? And the answer is yes, you can. So thanks for listening. I hope this was informative and helps you out. It's TalkRx with Dr. Neha. See you next week.